back, and today I'll be reading The Clockwork Dragon by Jonathan Emmett and Elys Dolan. Finished the Max. He wound up the little clockwork horse and watched it gallop across the workbench. Just as Max's master, the toy maker, returned. Crash! The horse galloped off the bench and smashed to pieces on the floor. "You're supposed to be painting puppets," shouted the toy maker. "I've told you cogs and springs are for clocks, not toys." Testing in progress. Glue. The toy maker was so angry that Max lost his job. So he went to look for a new one on the town notice board. Toy makers. There's only one job averted, and it had been there for months. It said, "Brave knight wanted to raid the kingdom of Flame Throttle, the furious man-eating dragon. Dragon Hunters Support Group. Dragon's bane. There are no other jobs," thought Max, I suppose I should give it a try. Armorer. Max knew that a knight should have a suit of armor, so he went to the armorer's workshop. "You don't look like a knight," said Lizzie, the girl who was working there. "What do you want armor for?" "I'm going to get rid of the dragon," said Max. Lizzie laughed. You'll never do it. The only thing that could get rid of that dragon is a bigger, scarier dragon." Lizzie's words had given Max an idea. "I think I know how to do it," he said, "but I'm going to need your help and lots of metal." Later that night, Max and Lizzie crept to the entrance of Flame Throttle's cave and quietly collected the huge heap of weapons, armor, which was all that was left of the brave knights who dared to go inside. No cold collars. Back at the workshop, they took everything to bits and began to make something new. They worked for 7 days and 7 nights, heating and hammering, painting and patching, and piecing together until... "It's finished," said Max, fastening the last plate in piece. "It had better work," yawned Lizzie. "Of course it will work," said Max, "just as soon as we found it out." Flame Throttle awoke the next morning, opened his terrible jaws wide, and let out a terrifying yawn. "Time for breakfast," he said, "but no more nights. I'm fed up with eating tinned food. I'll pop into town and pick up a plump princess or two." Licking his lips and a potion, Flamethrower left the cave to find a bigger, fierce-looking dragon waiting outside. "What are you doing here?" it roared. "I live here," said Flame Throttle nervously. "Not anymore, you don't," bellowed the new dragon. "Out!" "Right," startled Flamethrower, glancing back at his treasure. "Perhaps I could just collect a few." "Out now!" roared the other dragon, chasing the terrified Flamethrower away from the cave. "I told you this would work," grinned Max as he pulled the controls of the Clockwork Dragon. "It's not over yet," said Lizzie, as they crashed out of a forest and leapt over a startled cow. The kingdom of next door. They had almost chased Flame Throttle right out of the kingdom when the huge mechanical legs slowed down and then to a halt. Max fiddled frantically with the controls, but nothing happened. The clockwork motor must have run down, he groaned. Realizing that he was no longer being chased, Flame Throttle crept back to investigate. "What's wrong?" he asked from a safe distance. "Nothing. I'm just having a rest," said Max, speaking through the pipe. that made the Clockwork Dragon's voice. What do we do? Whispered Lizzie. If he breathes fire on us, we'll be baked alive. If only we could wind up the motor, said Max. Meanwhile, Flame Throttle had crept closer to get a better look at the other dragon. What's this big key for? Then Max had another of his ideas. Please don't touch that, he called. It's very important. What did you tell him that for? Hissed Lizzie. Why is the key important? Demanded Flame Throttle. Because I'm a mechanical dragon, replied Max. If you turn, my legs will lock and I won't be able to chase you. Really? Said Flame Throttle gleefully, and he grabbed the key and gave it a turn. Please don't do it. Turn it again, wailed Max. If you do, my claws will lock and I won't be able to grab you. Ooh, oh, said Flame Throttle. And he couldn't resist giving the key another couple of turns. Please stop, whimpered Max once more, or my job's will lock and I won't be able to eat you. So, of course, Flame Throttle seized the key and turned it again, and again, and again, until it would not turn no more. Now I've got you, yelled Flame Throttle triumphantly. No, now I've got you, said Max, pulling hard on the controls. The fully wound Clockwork Dragon sprang forwards with gaping jaws. Yug! Screamed Flame Throttle as the razor-sharp teeth came snapping towards him, and without stopping to see if the metal dragon's legs and claws were also working, he scrambled out of the kingdom and was never seen again. Everyone was so pleased to be rid of Flame Throttle that Max and Lizzie were given the dragon's treasure as a reward. They used it to set up a clockwork toy shop. The shop sold everything from clockwork
zebras,
clockwork arches to clockwork zebras. But their most popular toy was, well, can you guess? Clockwork specialists under new management. Yes, it was their little Clockwork Dragon, of course. The end. Thank you for reading with me. Oh, and happy Read a Book Day.
Tell a Story Day.
Tell a Story Day.